who has decided to do this evaluation, and UNICEF is very happy to provide technical financial support to government Nigeria, working, under closely with OSAP and all ministry and partner to do this evaluation. Now the draft report is available. It's a very high level, high quality report evidence that is available now to government. So we come here to review the content, review those findings, lesson learned and conclusion, and mostly those recommendations that government will transform to action to accelerate progress. So it is a very worthy investment Nigeria has done because now you know what worked, what didn't work very well, why, and what can government do with all development partner, private sector, to improve the situation of citizens of Nigeria, particularly children and women. So we are very happy to support this country-led evaluation.
Participants particularly hinted that their understanding on the relevance of effective evaluation mechanisms to the strengthening of SDGs reporting in Nigeria has been enhanced.
Every project, every event, life itself is nothing without evaluation. When you are doing projects, when you are implementing programs, when you are running policies, and you do not subject them to evaluation, periodic evaluation, intermittent evaluation, you don't really make progress. Evaluation is a critical component that looks at what you have done and checks whether it has delivered on what it's supposed to deliver, and then profile ways in which more progress can be made, profile ways in which areas not well covered can be well covered, profile ways in which best practices already in existence can be adapted and spread. To that extent, the current approach by Nigeria through the Office of Special Assistant to the President on SDGs in undertaking evaluation of the SDGs is a universal world class. Now, we have done it for SDGs 3 and 4, health and education respectively. The lessons learned from them will not only improve the achievement of the SDGs mentioned, but will also serve as approach to evaluating the rest of SDGs. So it is an extremely innovative and rewarding exercise and approach. And in fact, it is also innovative because this was the first time all the years of the MDGs, we didn't see evaluations of each of the MDGs going on. But here we have, over the past 2 years, very thorough evaluation of Sustainable Development Goals 2, 3, and 4 in Nigeria. On behalf of the Nigerian Association of Evaluators and indeed all evaluators in Nigeria and their partners, we really thank the OSAP SDG, especially Her Excellency, the Senior Special Assistant, Her Excellency Princess Adefilure. And then we also thank all the other partners, UNICEF, and the rest of the organizations that played roles, and especially the team in OSAP.
Congratulations to Nigeria that this is indeed a laudable initiative that we are having for the first time, the evaluation process of the SDG 3 and SDG 4. That's health and education. Of course, those are two key pillars, in measuring the development of any nation. And then what it means is that once you evaluate, you don't evaluate yourself as a government, whether at the federal level or at the state level. That's where the independent evaluators, very reputable evaluators have been brought in to actually, conduct the process. And the beauty of it is that, yes, with evaluation, obviously there will be lessons learned, what we need to do, what you have been doing, that you are getting good results, and that means you need to do them more. And what you are doing that are not right, are not really making sure that they are not in the right path for you to achieve the sustainable development goals, the targets, the indicators and all. So evaluation will guide you and tell you, we are like a scorecard, as it were. And for Nigeria doing this, and which actually has attracted global recognition, is a good step in the right direction. Kudos to the team from the Office of the Senior Civil Assistant to the President on SDGs. And I believe that if this political will is sustained, it will be the best for all the states and indeed collectively for Nigeria as a whole, that we need to change the narrative in making sure that we have good health for our people and we have quality education for our people as well. Of course, the focus, the children, and then the women.
The SDG is like scaling up what we are doing in the ministry. It indeed has really helped us so much because we began to look at every subsector, especially when we started with the MDGs and now the SDGs, and we began to look at the areas where indeed those proper projects had not been cascaded, and we have done so much. We have spread our wings, spread our tentacles, brought in more people, and then with the SDG telling us leave no one behind, it really has been massive.
The process leading to the production of the independent evaluation report began with a capacity building workshop for monitoring and evaluation of officers across the ministries, departments, and agencies of the government. The training, which was also targeted at strengthening the capacities of the officers that would be involved in the country-led impact evaluation of specific SDGs, was organized in collaboration with the United Nations Children Education Fund, UNICEF, and the Federal Ministry of Budget and National Planning, and was a follow-up to the Pan-African Evaluation Capacity Building Forum held in Addis Ababa in 2018, and seeks to strengthen the process for evidence-based reporting for the National Voluntary Review Report. The capacity building workshop, which was a foundation-laying process for an independent and credible evaluation of priority SDGs in Nigeria, was also, among other things, expected to develop and reinforce evaluation culture within the public sector, as well as enhance the capacity of participants in the design, methodologies, management, and delivery of high-quality reports for use.
Agenda 2030. As a successor framework for the Millennium Development Goals, the global community rolled out a bigger, deeper, and more encompassing framework called the Sustainable Development Goals, designed to transform our world, lift the poor out of poverty, as well as ensure inclusive and healthy society. On Agenda 2030, we take you on a media trip to the global destination of the future we want. With everyone on board, we focus on the people and their struggle, the civil society and their agitations, the government and her development effort, the Global Development Agenda, its 17 goals and 169 targets. We bring you all the deliberations, insightful conversations, and high-level partnerships on the road to global destination. Agenda 2030, showing on this channel. Agenda 2030, leaving no one behind.